I want to come back and tell you the scriptures for the abomination unto God. He really hates it. He hates it abomination means hatred. So it is Proverbs 26 verses 25 through 28. Proverbs 26 verses 25 through 28 is the first one. And then I'm going to go to the actual abominations, which is Proverbs 6 and 16. But this is Proverbs 26 verses 25 through 28. When he spake fair, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. Whosoever hateth is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. Verse 27, whosoever diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. Verse 28, a lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. Now I'm going to go to the abominations itself, and it's Proverbs 6, 16 through 19. Proverbs 6, 16 through 19. The 6 things doeth the Lord hate, yea, even 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Verse 18, a heart that deceiveth wicked imaginations. Feet that is swift in running in mischief. 19, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth this discord among brethren. Those are the 7 abominations. And then verse 20, it says, does my son keep my father's commandment and forsake not the law of thy mother? And the law is, it was the 10 commandments, but Jesus came to fulfill those because we could not possibly fulfill the Mosaic law. I mean, it was just impossible. They would try, but at its best. But these are the abominations. It's not that prostitute. It's not that drug dealer. It's not that drug addict. It's not that promiscuous person. It's not behavioral. It's not the physical behavioral things that we would have thought that God would have hated. He hates to see and beloved the person. He hates to see and beloved the person. So the abomination, things that he hates, is a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that are swift in running to shed mischief, to spread mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren, and the hands that shed innocent blood. I mean, yeah, those are abominations to him. Go back and read them. It's not what we really think. The only physical thing in here that he hates is the hands that shed innocent blood. Now that's a physical act that he hates. But everything else is like discord, things like lying, gossiping, It's just things that we wouldn't even think that is a hatred for God. And we do them every day. When people say they hating on somebody, they basically, except in the blood part, even with your tongue, you're murdering people with your tongue. But this is physically saying, he's saying running with your hands to kill with innocent blood. But we murder with our tongue. When we lie on people, when we gossip about people, when we try to cause discord between brethren, when we have a proud look, that means arrogance and pride. Like we all that in a bag of chips. He hate that. It's not the things that we thought that God would hate a person. He's not gonna hate nobody because they got a problem. And there's tools down here that help them, that can help them. There's people down here that can help them. Now, these are things that he hates, that people intentionally do. See, this is not something that a habit that they just can't stop. This is premeditated. When you doing this, trust me. Because I knew what I was doing, talking about people, gossiping. I knew what I was doing. These are premeditated. There's a difference. If somebody got a habit that they can't stop, then somebody intentionally gossiping, lying, spreading discord, causing discord, running to shed and blood, innocent blood with your hands. That is no excuse for it. It's an abomination to him. So I'm going to tell you once again, be careful about running with somebody else's sins and you sitting in sin. You don't want to do it. Because when he deal with it, he's real with it. As much as he loves you, he got to deal with all of us that do these things. And he loves us. But it's my job to bring it to the forefront so that you can understand the seriousness of what we're doing. A lot of pastors ain't preaching on this. They just not. So it makes us look like, oh my God, we just preaching on gloom and doom. But that's not it. All these years God has given before the remnant, before he prepared us to send us out. Many years they had time to preach on this stuff, to teach on this stuff. But they refused to because it's going to flee. They're fleecing the flock, for one. And he's scared about the numbers going down. And that means when the numbers go down, the money go down. But I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it to win your heart over to God. To win your soul over to God. I'm not in it for the money. God is surely going to take care of me and my family. He has. He's proven to me. So I don't care about no money. I don't want a church. I told God at the age of 19 when I knew I was seriously called, I don't want a church. I would rather go on the highways and byways. And he knows it in my heart that I don't care about no money. I don't care about no church. I can go on and on about that, the church part. But I won't. Not right now, because he didn't call me to do that. You just got to be about how we treat one another. We are to cover one another in love. And if you can't help them, don't hurt them. And remember that you're not perfect. I always call myself perfect, imperfect now. I am perfect, imperfect for the right person and persons, period. I am not perfect, but I've been called, I've been chosen for such a time as this. And I'm going to preach it, I'm going to teach it at all costs, period. It's not about me. It's not about what I want to do. It's about the will of God and what has to be done. Because the enemy is coming after God's children to steal, kill, and destroy. And you all must be prepared. Your children, for the sake of legacy, must be prepared.